There she is, the Arctic fox. She is sitting on a pingo, a mound raised by the ice in the ground. Far and wide the only dry place and also the only possibility for a fox den. The fox looks quite disheveled, but that's normal at this time of year. The Arctic foxes lose their white winter fur quite irregularly. Their brown summer fur is already clearly visible on their face and paws. The old Arctic foxes rarely enter their den. Even in strong winds they prefer to take a rest in the open air. But it could also be that there are cubs in the burrow, and that is why the old fox sleeps outside. With cubs in the burrow it would certainly have no peace in the narrow den. We hope that our theory is right. If we wait patiently we will soon find out whether this foxhole is inhabited. Caution and curiosity, cockiness and inexperience is written all over the cubs' faces. The young foxes marvel at the world with their eyes wide open. The young foxes are barely 3 weeks old and they've probably been venturing into the light only since yesterday. Therefore the world around them is new and unfamiliar. Under the care of the mother fox, the 5 babies venture out even further. The upbringing is consistent with Arctic foxes. Mother fox harshly rejects the attempts to play. Young foxes are supposed to wrestle with their own kind. The mother is out of reach for them. Her need for some quiet is to be respected. These are the rules here. Like all young mammals, ice foxes have an irrepressible urge to play. The cubs learn social rules of behavior and other skills while playing. This is essential for their later life. But our young foxes are still very wobbly on their feet. Their rompabouts look awkward and clumsy. Even in these early days, the foxes playfully practice skills. In the future, their survival might depend on it in an emergency, like the quick escape to the safe den. The fox mother can be proud of the 5 healthy, lively little foxes, but we can't shake off the impression that the cubs sometimes annoy the vixen. They are constantly running around in front of the vixen's snout, tugging at the fur and squeaking in the ears. Mother fox has enough. She looks for another place. Hopefully she will have more peace and quiet here away from the den. The tactic works. The cubs occupy themselves with something else. The little foxes compete with one another. We only count 4 of them. That's suspicious. Number 5 simply can't help it. The eyes of grown-up foxes are yellow, but those of the cubs are still blue. The eye color of the cubs will only change at the age of 5 to 6 weeks. They know this voice and these certain calls. When the old vixen calls like that, they are all ears. About every 6 hours, mother fox lures her cubs to the table. The joy is overwhelming. The babies are excited. It takes a long time until the young ones finally drink. They have to ingratiate themselves with their mother with snout contact. Right now they're licking the corner of their mother's mouth. This can be seen as food begging and appeasement in one. A behavior that is widespread among all canine animals. Even the cubs do not drink from the milk bar without this ritual. Growing animal children need a lot of food. Mother's milk is still the main source at this age. The old vixen patiently endures the tugging and jockeying for the best places. Four to 6 cubs are normal for ice foxes. However, litters with up to 16 cubs have also been known, not to mention how they mess up their mother while suckling. It doesn't take long for their mother to dry up. Then the cubs gradually start playing again, but their full bellies make them sluggish. You can always see the hunting instinct in the young foxes' play. They snap at anything that moves. The tip of the tail is perfect for playing catch, and they dry out their pointed little teeth and biting into the other's ears. The cubs are not constantly supervised. They are often left alone for many hours when the old vixen goes hunting. Arctic foxes search for their prey with their nose, ears, and the eyes. Of these 3 senses, the sense of smell is the best developed, but she can also find the mice by sight and hearing. Her nose tells the vixen that the trail is hot. Now she uses ears and eyes. She got it. She doesn't eat the mouse herself. The young ones will be happy about that. That makes walking easier. We let the vixen hunt on alone. We go back and wait at the den. We don't have to wait for too long. The vixen comes with a rich prey. Mother fox tries to distribute the killed mice fairly. Apparently there are only 4 of them, and so there is a quarrel. Tug of war with the dead mouse.